Giovanni's was the kind of place that had seen it all. Tucked in a cozy corner of downtown, it was the go-to spot for power lunches, romantic dinners, and the occasional celebrity sighting. The walls were adorned with black and white photographs of famous patrons, and the scent of freshly baked bread and garlic lingered in the air, a comforting embrace for the regulars. For Mia, Giovanni's was more than just a restaurant. It was her sanctuary, her second home. At 22, she had already seen more than most her age. Orphaned at 16, Mia had bounced around foster homes until she aged out of the system. But she was tough. She had to be. And now, she had a job she loved, a small apartment, and dreams of becoming a chef someday. It was a busy Friday night when he walked in. Congressman Richard Hampton, the man whose name was on everyone's lips. Known for his fiery speeches and no-nonsense attitude, he was a rising star in politics. But tonight, he was just another patron at Giovanni's, looking for a good meal and maybe some privacy. Mia was assigned to his table, and she approached with her usual warm smile. "Good evening, sir. What can I get started for you?" Hampton barely glanced up from his phone. "Water, and make it quick," he muttered. Mia's smile faltered for a split second but quickly returned. "Of course, sir. I'll be right back with that." As the night went on, the restaurant buzzed with conversation and laughter. Plates of pasta, steaks, and seafood were whisked to and from the kitchen. Mia juggled orders, refilled drinks, and made sure every customer felt welcome. But Congressman Hampton was different. He was impatient, snapping his fingers for attention, and criticizing everything from the bread to the temperature of his steak. Mia kept her composure, but each comment was like a tiny dagger. Finally, as Mia was clearing his plate, Hampton looked up, his gaze piercing. He said, his voice dripping with condescension, "I don't know why they hire people like you. You're slow, and your service is subpar at best. If this is the best you can do, maybe you should find another job." The restaurant went silent. All eyes were on Mia, the orphaned waitress who had just been humiliated by one of the most powerful men in the city. Mia's cheeks flushed, but she took a deep breath, holding back the tears that threatened to spill. "Sir," she began, her voice steady but strong, "I'm sorry you feel that way, but let me tell you something. I've worked hard to be here. This job has helped me survive when I had nothing and no one. I may not be perfect, but I give it my all every single day. So if you think that makes me less deserving, that's your opinion. But it won't stop me from doing my best." There was a moment of stunned silence. Then, a slow clap began. One by one, the patrons of Giovanni's joined in, until the entire restaurant was applauding. Mia stood there, her heart pounding, but she felt a sense of pride and solidarity from the strangers around her. Congressman Hampton shifted uncomfortably, clearly unprepared for the turn of events. He mumbled something under his breath, tossed some cash on the table, and left in a hurry. Mia took a deep breath, feeling the adrenaline slowly fade. She returned to the kitchen, where Giovanni himself, the restaurant's owner, was waiting. He placed a hand on her shoulder, his eyes full of pride. "Well done, Mia," he said. "Well done." The rest of the night passed in a blur, but the atmosphere in the restaurant had changed. There was a new energy, a sense of camaraderie. And Mia knew that while the congressman might forget this night, she never would. It was a reminder that no matter how tough life got, she had the strength to stand up for herself and the support of those who believed in her. As she walked home that night, the stars shining brightly above, Mia felt a sense of hope. She was more than an orphaned waitress. She was a survivor, a fighter, and someone who would never give up on her dreams. And no one, not even a powerful congressman, could take that away from her. The next day, Mia arrived at Giovanni's to find a small crowd gathered outside. Curious, She made her way through and found a local news crew setting up. Apparently, word of last night's incident had spread, and the press wanted to hear her side of the story. Feeling a mix of anxiety and determination, Mia took a deep breath and faced the cameras. They asked her about her background, her experiences, and what had happened with Congressman Hampton. Mia spoke candidly, sharing her journey from a troubled childhood to finding her place at Giovanni's. She emphasized the importance of kindness, respect, and perseverance. By the time the interview was over, Mia felt a strange sense of relief. She had turned a humiliating experience into an opportunity to inspire others. The story went viral. Social media was flooded with messages of support for Mia, and even a few politicians voiced their condemnation of Hampton's behavior. Giovanni's saw an influx of customers, many of whom came specifically to meet Mia and offer their encouragement. The restaurant became a symbol of resilience and community spirit. One evening, a few weeks after the incident, a well-dressed woman entered Giovanni's and asked for Mia. She introduced herself as Helen Martinez, a renowned chef and owner of several upscale restaurants. She had heard Mia's story and was moved by her courage and dedication. Helen offered Mia an apprenticeship at one of her restaurants, a chance to learn and grow under her mentorship. Mia was stunned and overjoyed. She accepted the offer with gratitude, knowing this was the opportunity of a lifetime. Her co-workers and the regulars at Giovanni's celebrated with her, proud of how far she had come. As she embarked on this new chapter of her life, Mia never forgot the night a powerful congressman tried to belittle her. It had been a turning point, a reminder of her strength and the goodness in people. She knew the road ahead would still have its challenges, but she was ready. With determination in her heart and a community behind her, Mia was prepared to chase her dreams and make her mark on the culinary world. And so, the girl who once felt alone and forgotten found her place in the world, proving that no matter where you come from, you can rise above and achieve greatness.